this whole thing. I'm gonna predict every single one for my liking. So before you start going like, oh, you should have done this instead of this. This makes more sense. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more picks that makes more sense than mine. But this is my prediction. Mostly more like not prediction, but more like what I would like to see. You know, see everything they have planned for this anniversary. And I think it's a lot of characters. It's 22 characters. It's gonna be easy A's, free to play, freaking super easy A's, and then 3 more LRs plus banner units. But 3 more LRs for part 2, which I'm, it's hard to really guess. But as I showed you, the whole shebang bang or the whole thing is supposed to be fusion or like strong, what's it called? Miraculous power together, I believe. And then, which is, I'll be honest, most likely fusion, let's be honest. And family and rivals. And for me, family and I think it's a great theme. And then he was talking about the not a second to none in the entire world. But let's start, okay? I'm gonna make this a video. So for you guys that are in the stream, and yes, I stream on twitch.tv/rockro769. So please consider following me there. This is my first prediction. I start with Dragon Ball. I go in order: Dragon Ball, Saiyan Saga, Planet Namek Saga, Android/Cell Saga, Majin Buu Saga, Dragon Ball Z movies, Dragon Ball GT, and then Dragon Ball Super. That's how I'm gonna go with them. So the first character, which I hope it's gonna be this. They can do a lot of things. I hope this happens. It's a Carnival Kid Goku. Mostly from when he fight Demon King Piccolo. I think I speak to for a lot of people when I say we haven't had one in so long, and we really want one. And I think this would be a great time. Mostly if you want the family and rival, you can put maybe Grandpa Gohan in there in some way, shape or form that would turn him into the family kind of category where we're talking about. Because the Carnival LRs are supposed to be family and rivals. So putting Grandpa Gohan, and you can, say that's the family card of the 2. And then we go to Saiyan Saga, which for me it's a bit harder to guess because the whole thing kind of depends on how they want to go with it. But I think there's gonna be 2 easy A's here, or I hope it's gonna be 2 easy A's, and it's the 7th anniversary second LRs, Vegeta Great Ape and Kaioken Goku. I think that would be 2 great easy A's to put in here, because family and rivals, great rivals with each other. And I don't know why I'm forgetting explaining this. You already know they're rivals. But I think it would be a great choice for the theme of the whole thing. But what I have a problem with is I have so many easy A's in this, because I think there's gonna be at least 3 free to play. I don't know if they're gonna put all of the free to play here. Maybe they only put 1 LR, which I did. I only put 1 LR free to play. So there which you'll see in a bit. But I think if the easy is these 2, it's gonna be it's just amazing, because of my English is horrible right now. What am I saying? Why am I speaking like I've never spoken the language before? Like, come on, man, what am I doing? No, but they just need the easy. They haven't been good since release, and Vegeta has been wonky even from release. And Goku were good, a very a heavy hitter. So I think the easy can really help them both. And then we go to Namek, which is Saiyan Saga is also quite weak. So I think 2 great easy A's could really turn it around. And then we go to Namek Saga, which I believe it's gonna be these 2. Come on. I mean, there's 2 Planet Namek Saga. I just see it happening, It's just, I don't think it's gonna be a be any other way. Maybe they put, you know, these two as carnivals or something like that, because family rival. But I really don't think so. I think they're gonna easy these two, which is gonna be insane. I think they can really impact the game in a different way. And Namek Saga is a bit weaker as well now, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how they do it. If we move on to Android/Cell Saga, this one I could have gone so many different ways. No joke. Because there's, for one, you can, if you don't put Kid Goku, you can put Teen Gohan, father and son Kamehameha, not family Kamehameha, father and son Kamehameha, which is family. You could have done that. There's a lot of easy options. I believe there's maybe one super easy option. I'm not sure. I forgot to check that, but these are the ones I went with. Again, this most likely won't happen because there's gonna be 3 free-to-plays, and I'm sure they're gonna put it in like different places. But I took these 3. The Goku and Gohan exchange unit. I enjoyed playing with them when they came out. Pause. Why did I say it like that? I have no clue. But they were really strong. Mostly when you go to Gohan, he's unstoppable. The Cell too. But their kits were a bit, you know, they were missing something. Future Trunks and Future Gohan, I'm surprised they haven't EZA'd them yet. Because how long? I believe it's 2021? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm not the best with the dates and stuff like that. I'm not the Truth DT. Okay, I'm not the Truth DT. Shout out to him. Great YouTuber, that guy. But I think that this would be like amazing EZAs to choose of. If they were to choose the EZAs, they could go with the Teen Gohan, father and son Kamehameha. I wouldn't complain. There's nothing I can complain about. If you have anything else, you know, any other things you want to change or think would fit better, put them in the comments. We move on from Android/Cell Saga. We go to Majin Buu Saga. Where is it? Here. Majin Buu Saga. These are the characters I went for. It is a bit. I am gonna change it a bit. Where it's like a second option thingy. If this one doesn't work, you know, stuff like that. But Vegito, the main Dokkan Fest. I think they're gonna probably. I'm horrible at banner units. Okay, so before you start going like, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that. I really don't know how to put banner units. I just put Gohan. He felt like a good option in a way. He's a Majin Buu Saga. You know, I didn't want to put Gotenks because we just got a Gotenks. I don't want to put Goten or Trunks because I don't think they would do something like that. They could put 2 banner units. I don't think they would do that though. Hopefully not, because that would really suck. But I think I went with Gohan. It could literally be anyone. If you have a better suggestion, put them in the comments. I trust you on this because I am horrible at banner units. And then I went Carnival Kid Buu. I'm surprised he hasn't had an LR yet. I'll be honest with you. No LR is quite surprising. I put him as Carnival, but I might have to change it later. I'm gonna have to do something with him because I really don't see them doing it, sadly. I see them going a completely different way, and I'm quite sad if they do that, but at the same time, I do understand it a bit. And then we have Super Vegito, Super Extreme Z Awaken. I mean, he's one of the first characters in the game. I would say second anniversary character. His EZA was pretty good at the time, but you know, nowadays you really can't use him. Let's be honest. If you still use him, then you know, fairer play to you. But I don't know what you're doing with your life. And then I went Majin Vegeta. I think it's gonna these two, the Majin Vegeta and Kid Buu is gonna. I'm gonna change them a bit, depending on how the other characters look. Because you'll see what I mean. I'll explain it more in a bit when I get to it. But there's something telling me as AGL Majin Vegeta won't easy in this celebration. It will be someone else, but we'll see. So if we keep going to Dragon Ball Z movies, I think it's gonna be Super Gogeta as the Dokkan Fest. I mean, womp womp. I mean, everyone kind of see this coming. I would be more surprised if it's someone else other than Gogeta. I'll be honest with you. I was planning on doing this whole thing where I'm like, oh, I think it's gonna be Blue Vegito because Blue Vegito is so much better. Just to get some reactions out of people, but I decided not to. I think they're gonna Super Extreme Easy Awaken Super Gogeta. I mean, it just would make so much sense. Vegito, Gogeta, it's just wow. It would be that would be probably one of the best selling anniversaries for Dokkan Battle. If they're thinking about money, they will probably go like this. Let's be honest. And who isn't thinking about money? I went Banner Unit Janemba. I did want to have the Super Extreme Awaken. What is it? Is it Int Janemba, right? I believe it is Int Janemba. I would Super Extreme as the Awaken him, but I don't know. For me, if he's like, there might not even be any extreme units on this thing. And if we go to Dragon Ball GT, we all know who it's gonna be. Let's be honest. We all know he's gonna EZA alongside his compatriot, which is these two. 100%. It could be up there, number 1, number 2. Hopefully not. Hopefully Vegito is number 1. But they can really cook with these though. They really can. Just give them, as long as they give them what they need, it's perfect. And then I went with Zamasu and Vegeta and Trunks. I don't think these two will happen. This is more like, for me, this would be really cool. But I just don't think this will happen. I don't see a world where they actually decide to do this. But instead, I think it's gonna be something like this instead. I mean, their easier were kind of lackluster, a lot of damage, but it wasn't that good. I think they could Super Extreme Z Awaken. It would work, with their rival theme of the whole thingy. And then Carnival, go Frieza. I think they can definitely make it happen. I think it would be a good unit to put. I myself wouldn't be like, oh, that's so hype. But I think would make the most sense, if you know what I mean. But that would leave it to 3 carnivals, right? And that's why I was talking about Kid Buu. I think he's gonna be a free-to-play. If there's even a Kid Buu, there could be literally anyone there. I think he's gonna be the free-to-play LR. Which for me is really bad because of the whole thing. Like, he hasn't had a real LR. Yeah, it would just be bad. But I mean, I think this would be more realistic than him being a carnival. I'll be totally honest with you. And then you're probably thinking, but will they really do 2 Super Extreme Awaken on LRs? I don't think so, no. And that's why I think they're gonna put EZA this Majin Vegeta instead. This Majin Vegeta, when it came out, was horrible. It was so... for me, I hated this unit. Majin Vegeta is one of my favorite Vegetas there is. So when he came out, I was so hyped. Yes, for him to be kind of butt cheeks. Later on, he got better. Because I believe... No, they're not here, but Vegeta and Trunks came out. And he worked on their team quite well. And he has worked so well. And he got so strong. So much stronger than he was from release. So I think they would probably easy him. They could easy him. There's a possibility. But this would probably be my prediction of how the anniversary will go. if you have any comments, any changes, any suggestions, anything like that, please put them in the comments. And if you're on the stream right now, you can just type it in now. But I think this might be the anniversary, the 10th anniversary in a whole. This is all the characters. I don't see them changing it. Well, again, there's a lot of things you can change. This is kind of like my go-to. Well, kind of, almost. Oh, sorry. Almost my go-to. My go-to would probably be the earlier one. With this one instead. And Majin Vegeta. This video, my prediction, I hope you guys aren't absolutely hating it. Hope you guys aren't flaming me in the comments right now, because my chat is absolutely flaming me. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.